everyone surviving so far. Nope, they are not. Getting hit.
Look at goes forward. What a move! That's some late braking, and that's what you want to see. Lots of pressure put on the McLaren driver, but he's dealing with it like a boss.
Grazie. Hello and welcome guys to the stream. I do apologise, I forgot to put my lights on.
So as you can see, we are in the Spa hot lap server. We've got a 3-hour race on Saturday, and I have not touched Spa with the new Porsche. I don't think. I think I maybe did 1 or 2 LFM races and that was it. Or maybe an open lobby race actually, it was maybe an open lobby race. But I've not properly practiced with the new Porsche at all. So what I want to do is basically take the default setup and try and make something with it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Going to go with the default setup. I'm just going to adjust a few things now. Leaving it pretty much default and just see how it goes. I've got some teammates in the hot lap server, so I've got them on voice chat as well. But yeah, let's just see what this is, because this is pretty much the default with a couple adjustments. So I want to test this and see how we get on. Turn off TC cut, don't need that. So yeah, this is just pretty much the default setup with a couple adjustments. So we're just going to go out and try build a setup today for qualifying, and then I'll build a race setup based off the qualifying setup. I can already tell it's going to need quite a bit of work. Oh, yes, it is going to need a lot of work. Okay, so the default setup feels very understeery. This will be a good test. What I'm going to do is have a look at one of my teammate setups and try and basically use those values and then adjust them to my driving. Because I'd rather start with setup than start with the default. Like for Imola, I just started with the default and built one completely from the default. But I have a bit less time for this one, so I might just use my teammate setup and then adjust it to my liking. I might be a bit better because the default is going to take a bit of work. Yeah, this this is hard to drive. Just to get any rotation in the car. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I think we'll use my teammate setup to start with and adjust it.
Yellow flag accepted.
Yeah, that was quite slow, that default setup, and not really done any practice. Well, this is my practice. This is the first session in practice. Grazie. I'm on a voice chat with my teammates, so that's why I'm speaking in some Italian. We're in 3 championships to qualify for VCO, so it's still going. So there was 3 rounds, and we've done 2 of them because there was a drop round. So I think there's 2 rounds left. So Spa's Saturday, and then in 2 weeks there's the final. So I think we should qualify for VCO in that championship, because the first 2 rounds we finished 7th and 7th. So as long as we have 2 good finales, then we should qualify. Yeah, or GT3 if we have a good finale. Yeah, with Luciano. Yeah, he's still going to finish these championships that he's already in, because he's in VCO championships with me, so he's going to finish those first before he goes. I don't know yet. Lorenzo, did you send the setup? Ah, thank you. Perfect. Right, that's a go setup, Spa Porsche. So I'll try that button. Let me have a look. Wrong tab. Right, let's try the Go setups. If this is good, then we'll use this and adjust it. But I'll try the one I got from Popometer as well. First of all, I just need to get acquainted with the car before I worry about setups. Whoa ho ho! That has a bit more rotation than I expected. So yeah, I'll try this, and I'll try the Popometer one, and then I'll make my own version of whichever one is my favourite. Go setups is usually quick but slidey. That's what I find with Go setups, is it feels like you're driving up nice with their setup sometimes. So yeah, in the next session, it's got 5 minutes left of this one, when it resets, I'll try both the one I got from Popometer and this one, and see which one feels the best. This does feel quite nice once I've adjusted to the slidiness. It does feel quite good setup. Oh, I messed up turn one. That's not a good start. Yeah, sector one was pretty rubbish. Quite simple. Man, it's so hard to drive this setup. Feels quick, just very low grip. But usually the harder to drive it is, the quicker it is, usually. If I used this setup, I would maybe decrease the rear toe, I think. So probably the first thing I would do. First thing I should do is get a good lap together, but setup wise I would adjust the rear toe, I think, because it is quite, pretty sure it's max negative rear toe on this setup. Oh well, wasn't going to be a really good lap. Still annoying when I invalidate it. Need to get rid of my karting driving habits, because I was karting last night. Don't drive it like it's a go-kart. Okay, good first sector. Really struggle for grip through that section. No! Ho, 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 ho. Binned it. I binned it. I want to try that other setup, to be honest. Sorry? I don't know. This is my first, I think my first time trying the Porsche here. So I think I did an open lobby race with it and that's it. So I'm just trying it out.
Give it all you got.
Yeah, I think I might try the McLaren next season. The McLaren or Lamborghini. Are you using a Lamborghini for now? Good. Nice. I used Ferrari for 2 seasons and now I only use Porsche. But I might try going back to the McLaren or the Lamborghini. Now, just on the outlap, this popometer setup feels way better. It might be slightly slower, I don't know, but it definitely feels easier to drive. And I'm sure it had a very quick hot lap time as well, but it's extremely stable. So let's try this and see what we can do lap time wise. I think this might be quicker. Certainly. That curve is deadly. Much more stable through there. Oh, I binned that. Came off the brakes way too quick. Yeah, so that to begin with. Did make a number of big mistakes though. First sector a little bit slower. Time for 2 more laps. I definitely like the feel of the setup more than Go setups, but I'll do a couple runs with this one and then I'll try Go setups so I can actually compare the lap time. Ah, that was a rubbish lap again.
Well done, mate. That's not fastest lap.
Okay, that first sector was tiniest bit better. Oh,
Please try to stay on the track.
lost the rear. Right, I think I'll do 2 more runs with this setup, and then I'll do 3 runs with the Go setup, and compare it, see what it's like. Right, let's try this again. So I'll do this run, 1 more, and then I'll try the Go setups. And let's see if this works. So yeah, I'll compare these 2 setups, find what I like, and then I'll adjust it a bit more to my liking. Like this one I quite like, but I would make a few more adjustments to it, but I want to compare it lap time wise with the Go setup. So it takes so long to build setups at Spa because each lap is like 2 minutes 20. So to test one thing will take you like 10 minutes. Just because it takes so, the laps are so long. Thank you very much for the follow, Tracklicious. How are you guys doing? We are just testing the Porsche for the first time at Spa, properly testing it. Because we got a race on Saturday, so this is my first time properly trying Spa and the new one. Did quite a bit of racing with the old Porsche at Spa and the BMW at Spa, but this is the first time I've done the new Porsche. Ciao ciao. If anyone just sent a message in the chat, you might need to resend it. I just got a thing from Restream saying that it couldn't connect to the server, so the chat messages couldn't be seen. But I think it's reconnected now. If anyone can resend their messages, I'm not sure what happened there. Hopefully it sorts itself out. Oh, that was a nice line through Illusion Radion. Still actually a bit slow, maybe waited a bit long to shift into 6th gear there, because that was a bit slow up the hill. That was nice. Okay, feels good at the moment. Oh, just as I say that, I understeer. Right, got one lap of fuel and then I'll need to return to garage. Get more fuel and fresh set tires. Bit of a slow exit out of the final chicane. Oh, that was a rookie error. Rookie error. Right, let's try one more run in this and then try the Go setups. And then I will make my own version of whichever setup I like the most. Is my restream chat actually working at the moment? I'm not sure it is. Don't know what's going on there. Let me just double check. First set tires. Double check something. Spa. Spa 1.9. World record is Trevor Wenham. Well, the top 10 in the world at Spa. The top 9 are, well, yeah, sorry, the top 9 are all under the 215. The world record is by Trevor Wenham with the McLaren, a 2:14.485. That's 3 seconds I'm off right now. That's huge compared to what I usually would be. Wow. So the top 30 on the Hot Lap leaderboard is McLaren, Audi and AMG. So yeah, the McLaren and the Audi and the AMG seem very quick. Trevor Wenham also has the world record for the Ferrari, 2:15.3. Toscher has the world record for the Lamborghini with 2:15.4. World record for the BMW is Nils Naliox with 2:15.4. But still, the world record for the BMW is 1 second off the world record for the McLaren. That's a huge amount of time. It's concerning that the world record in the Porsche is a 2:15.4. That's a bit worrying, because it basically means that the world record for the Porsche is 1 second slower than the world record for the McLaren, which is not good. That's not ideal. Let me check. What was I checking? Ah, yes. SimGrid, my events, and let me check. TSRC races, Spa, August 5th. Teams. I want to check how many McLarens and stuff there are, because the Ferrari, Audi and BMW world records and the Lamborghini are all faster than the world record for the Porsche. So the Porsche seems quite slow here actually, because the McLaren's faster, the Ferrari's faster, the Lamborghini's faster, the BMW's faster, the AMG's faster. And most of the grid, or there's a lot of the grid that is Lamborghinis. Thankfully we've only got one McLaren team, but we have a lot of Ferrari and Lamborghini teams. So it's gonna be a tricky one. It is gonna be a tricky one. Where are we standing right now? Okay, on 122 points. And how are the points put out? Doesn't actually say there. Okay, but that's okay. So at least I know now that the Porsche is world record is 1 second slower than the McLaren. So the world record for the Porsche hot lap is a 2:15.4 or a 2:15.5. So if I can get a 2:16.5,
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curves.
as long as I'm within a second of the world record, then that's kind of my average. Is to be within a second of the world record for that car that I'm driving. Ideally I want to be close, more like 5/10 off, but at Spa it's a lot harder because it's a lot longer track. So as long as we break the 2:17 barrier today, then that's good. So I'll probably spend, what day's tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll spend a little bit more on the hot lap setup tomorrow, get the hot lap or qualifying setup finalised, and then focus on the race setup tomorrow as well. So I'll probably do a bit more hot lapping tomorrow and then start work on the race setup, because I've got the exam on Friday, so I won't be doing much racing on Friday. Or actually, it's during the day, the exam, so I might actually still get a decent amount in. Right, 2:17.5. So I'm 2 seconds off the world record as it stands for my car. So let's at least knock off a second of that tonight. I do apologise if you guys have background noise, by the way. There is a Hoover on outside my room, so you guys might hear that through the mic, which I do apologise for. So yeah, we'll do this run, and then I'm going to try the Go setups and compare that. Hopefully, or I think this will be faster for me than the Go setups, because I don't like the feel of the Go setups at all, to be honest. Their hot laps are always very quick, but I don't know, I spend more time sliding with their setups than I do driving forward. And it's probably just my driving style, I need to trail brake more. But, yeah, I just find them a lot harder to drive. Slightly better exit on Radeon. Not a very good exit out of turn 1, but had a good, or a better run through Radeon because we went down on the delta then up on it. That's the best I've taken that section of corners, and the delta shows 2/10 up. That right-hander at the end of the camel straight can be so hard because you're basically hitting your top speed and then you're hard on the brakes, so it's very easy to come off the brakes too quickly and lose the back end. If you turn too quickly through that section after the camel straight, the rear of the car just snaps, which is what we found earlier, was that I was just losing the rear of the car, so I just need to be a bit smoother with the steering. Come on. That must have been like 2 centimeters over the white line. Messed up that right-hander anyway, so that would have been rubbish, but still, it is annoying when you invalidate by like that much. "32 minutes to go."
Losing time in sector 3.
Okay. A little bit slower that time. That section was rubbish. Last lap I was 2.5 tenths up there, this lap I was only half a tenth up. So that was pretty rubbish that time. Still found 2 tenths there, but yeah, I lost a lot at the start of sector 2 there.
Well done, mate. That's the best.
I actually think the new Porsche is better taking Rouge and Radeon in 6th gear. Most cars you wait, you keep them in 5th and then you shift up into 6th gear just at the top of Radeon, but 5th gear seems slower in this new Porsche. No worries, ciao ciao. Oh, Cody, you idiot. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Yep. Quite clearly over the white line. That was a rookie error. Let's try the go setups. But I think we're going to use the popometer one and adjust it. Oh, Sim Racing GP. Sim Racing GP is no longer in the beta series. That's good. No longer a beta platform, it is now out of beta. So that's good. Right, let's try this, see what we can do. This is the Go setups. So let's see if this is quicker or slower. So that popometer one, I know I could do 217 flat. If I actually got the lap together and it didn't invalidate it on the final corner, 217 flat would have definitely been possible. So if I can break that with this setup, then I'll just adjust this setup more to my liking. But if I can't, then I'll use the popometer one. This does definitely feel quicker, but I don't understand what it is about the Go setups. But including the Ferrari, it feels like the rear always wants to slide. It's like the traction control is too low. It's very difficult to describe, but it's just like the rear tires have no grip. But the traction control is the same level as the popometer one. It's like got fantastic rotation, but it's almost too much. So far, it's quicker in the first corner. That was a nice bit of rotation. Slid a bit there, but I should have probably been in 6th gear a little bit earlier. So that was probably driver error. So the time to beat with the other setup is a 217 flat. And it already looks like this one is quicker, just much harder to drive. See, like that, it's so oversteery, just tap of the brakes and it oversteers, whereas the other one, tap of the brakes, was absolutely fine there. Got to really trail brake on this one. Okay, let's try this again. Remember, this is only our first run in this session with this setup, whereas the other setup we did 3 runs. So we don't really know until we do the full 3 runs what's best. Oh, yeah, that wasn't great. I wonder if I can take that left-hander with just a lift instead of a tap of the brakes. Need to try that. Right, new set of tires, let's try this. So I'm thinking that the bopple meter setup feels way easier to drive. This setup feels quicker but is super hard to drive, so I'm making way more mistakes with it. So I want to try and get a good lap together with this one, because I think this is probably quicker in the right hands. So I really need to try and learn to drive this setup, I think. But I did 3 runs with the other setup, so this is what, my second run with this one? If we can go faster than a 217 flat, then that's good, because that's what I did with the other one. But there was still time in the lap. Okay, definitely a brake needed there. Wanted to see if it was possible just to lift. But you definitely need a little brake. Okay, let's see what we can do now. We've got 3 laps of fuel, so we can do 3 flying laps. See if we can improve at all.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Ah, that was not ideal. We'll still keep going with this stint. It's slightly too much of the track on the inside there, I think. I think it was the left curve, but anyway. It gave me the track limit. See there? As soon as I turn in, I just lose the rear. That's what I struggle with these Go setups, is the rear is very unpredictable compared to the other setups, like the Popometer one. Angela, oi. Oh, thanks for tuning into the stream. How's everyone doing? We're just doing some spa practice today because I've not really done spa in the new Porsche at all, so this is my first like trying to find some pace with it session. And right now we're just testing some setups to see what I like the most. Definitely feels to have a lot more rotation than the Popometer one, but it's definitely sliding around quite a bit. Bit slower up the hill that lap, just slightly slower. Oh, come on. The rear is so stable and then all of a sudden will just kill you. So difficult to judge. What the car's gonna do. Man.
Please try to stay on
Losing my patience with this setup.
light damage on the front of the car.
I'll do one more run with this and then I think I'm just going to use the Popometer one because I'm not too confident with this setup either. Right. Just checking something. Right. New set of tires. I'm going to try the Go setups one more time. And most likely we'll just use the popometer one and adjust it, because I think it's definitely slightly slower, but I think I could just drive this one, drive the popometer one quicker if I adjust it more to my driving style. So let's see what we can do with this one. It feels quick, it's just, yeah, it's just unpredictable. The other one felt really stable yet quick, and this one just feels super quick, but it's like it's got too much rotation for the amount of grip it's got. That's how it feels to drive. Lord Wes, how's it going, mate? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? It's a shark. That's a good way to describe this setup, actually. 1 minute it's very peaceful, and next minute the back snaps. Just struggle for grip with these Go setups. They're always so quick though. I just don't know why they're so slidey. Shark, please do some single player. We are just doing the hot laps at the moment because we've got a race on Saturday. It's a qualifier race for VCO, so we're just doing some hot lap practice for that. What single player races did you want to see? Or was there a particular car you wanted us to try in single player? Man, 4 tenths up and then I lose like 3 tenths in one corner. This is why I hate this setup so much. It's like so quick in one bit and then all of a sudden it just slides and you lose it. Shark out of the Sharky Porsche. I don't understand them, sorry. Is there a single player race you would like us to do, or a single player car you wanted us to try? I'm not sure I understand your message. Oh, come on. Got enough fuel for one more lap after this. Starting to get the hang of this setup, but yeah. Angela, do you mind not spamming emojis in the chat, please? Preferably no spam in the chat. Okay, so I'm thinking the popometer setup is better in terms of drivability. Like, this feels quick, I'm just struggling to drive it. It just doesn't suit my style of driving at all. What I would like to do is try the popometer one next session and adjust it to make it more like the Go setups, but not so severe. Because the Go setup definitely feels quite nice, but it's too much. Or what I could do is, because I think Go setups is quite good, see what they do. It's like they're using some sort of setup hack or something. Because like the wheel rate and the bump stop rate are almost minimum. The differential is minimum. The anti-roll bar on the front and the rear is max. It feels like it's some sort, and the toe and cambers are max negative. It's like it's a hack setup, almost like an exploited setup. That's what it feels like to drive. What could I do to adjust this to make it feel better? Right, let's try this. So what I've done is I have tried to put the Go setups and the popometer setup a bit together. But all I've done is take the Go setups and just try to make it a bit more stable. So let's try that. Angela, Ace Oma Angela, can you please stop spamming emojis in the chat, otherwise I will have to remove you from the chat. You can put messages in if you need to ask I'd like to ask questions or say something in the chat, but just spamming emojis is not allowed, I'm afraid.
Green light, show them what you got.
Okay, so go setups with a couple adjustments. See if this is more drivable. You know what? Let me check something. I want to see what the lap time is of that popometer setup I was trying earlier. Popometer. Data packs. Filter by track. Spa. $215.8. So a 215.8 is the popometer one. Right. Funny enough, I'll do this run and then I'm going to try the popometer setup, because I just looked and the Go setups is a 215.8 and the popometer is a 215.8. So if I feel more comfortable in the popometer one, I may as well use that, because they both have the same lap time. But still, 4/10 off the world record of the Porsche, which is so the hot lap that this setup is from is still 1.4 seconds off the McLaren world record, which is a huge amount of time. 1.4 seconds. With those literally 2 adjustments, the setup now feels way more drivable. Feels so much better. I actually adjusted 2 or 3 things. I actually like this. This is drivable at the moment. We'll need to do a full run and see, and then compare it to the popometer one, but I like the feeling of this. start the lap. Pain. Painful. This actually feels really nice, to be honest. If anything, this feels better than the pulpometer setup, if I can get the lap times. So the Go setups is quick, but I just couldn't drive it how they had it set up, so I've just made a couple adjustments and now it feels so much better. Look at that, nice and smooth. Oh dear, I turned in too late there. I got distracted looking at the potential lap and I just didn't steer in time at all. But yeah, I think I like this. With just those few adjustments, it's made it feel so much better. It's amazing how literally 3 adjustments can turn the setup from being extremely slidey to having a way more grip. Slow lap there, but still a 17.4 on our first one with this new adjustment. Too late on the brakes in turn 1, so sector 1 is going to be slow. Very slow. Oh, come on, twice in a row. Twice. Yeah, just those couple of adjustments make it feel so much better. Can actually take that right hander in third with the Porsche. Oops, double pressed. One more lap on this run. I really like how the setup feels at the moment. I'm going to stick with this. I'm not going to bother changing back to pulpometer one of that. I'm just going to stick with this. Oh, that. Last lap I braked too late, and that lap I braked too early and then turned in too early. Right, I am just gonna run to the bathroom and then I'll be back, guys, and we'll go out for another run. That setup feels much better. So that is the Go setups with a slight adjustment to make it just, it was good, but it was so incredibly hard to drive. So I've literally just adjusted a couple of the values by a couple clicks and it feels way better. So yeah, I'm just going to nip to the bathroom quickly and then we will jump back in and we'll do another run. Right, let's go out. I think I'll do this session and then I think I'll end the stream up because I've got to do some stuff for my exam on Friday. So right, let's try this. Setup does feel much better with those adjustments though. I think I'll do this run and then I'll try the popometer one final time, just to make sure it's not any quicker. Because like I say, I think this will be my quickest one, but I just want to check the popometer one. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually very quick, but it felt okay. No, what's going on? Oh, I've completely lost connection. Does my stream gone too? Is my stream live? Let me tune in from YouTube. Has the stream crashed? Nope. Saying my stream's absolutely fine, so what went wrong there? I've got to rejoin the server, don't I? I have no idea what's going on with my internet right now. That was so weird.
Green light.
Okay, and back in the server. So no idea what happened there. And stream elements has just said that I'm streaming again. So my stream must have completely crashed for a few seconds. Yeah. Okay. See if it works now. Don't know what went wrong with the stream, but it was like my entire Wi-Fi just dropped out for 5 seconds and crashed everything at the same time. So I'm going to try the pop meter one final time, and then I'll go back to the one I've adjusted from Go Setups. This isn't quicker. This is quicker, I'm just going to stick with this because to be honest I prefer to drive this one. I feel I can push it more. This actually does feel a bit quicker, so yeah, I need to find out the lap times. The one I've made off of Go Setups feels very good, but this one, the actual people I've made it, I've got the same hot lap time as Go Setups, but this feels so much easier to drive that I'm tempted just to use this. Let's see what kind of lap times we can do. It just feels so much more like you're in control. Okay, that felt pretty good in the first sector. I was maybe a bit late on the brakes into turn 1 though. Slow first sector there. Again, first sector is going to be slow. Oh.
Trying to stay on the track.
Last lap on this fuel run. Slightly better in turn 1 there. Much better first sector. 2 tenths. Just over 2 tenths. Yep, good first sector. Try not to lose the rear through here. Already sliding a bit. That's a little bit of time because of that small slide. So we lost a little bit of time at the start of sector 2. Let's see what this lap will be when if we get a good final sector.
Fastest lap.
17-1. I think that this setup is faster. I'll do one more run with it, and then I will try the Go Setups one, and if I don't improve with the Go Setups one, I'm just going to stick with this Popometer one. But we will be finishing the stream after the next 2 runs. because I've got some practice to do. On Popometer, my best setup packs were all the McLaren ones, so I will hopefully try and get some McLaren packs for the new McLaren, because that would be quite good. Right, let's try this. So I'll do this one. I think I'm going to stick with the setup. I want to try the co-setups one more time that I slightly adjusted, but I'm thinking this is going to be the setup that we'll use for qualifying. I quite like how it feels fairly balanced. Whoa, it does not like that curb. I went wide to avoid losing the car and instead hit the wall. The damage isn't really going to affect the car at all. Right, let's try this. See what we can do here. Break that 217 barrier, that would be nice. Okay, kind of on par. First sector. A little bit slow on the exit turn 1, but kind of on par. Okay, first lap on this run, kinda on par. Slow sector 1, good middle sector, bit of a slower final sector. Clipped that curb on the right hand side there, that was annoying.
Losing time in sector 3.
Yeah, that was a slow sector 3, wasn't it? Oh no. That's painful. That is painful. One more lap on this one. But I just take a bit more speed through there in the braking, and that failed miserably. Okay, that sector 1 wasn't that good that lap. Try to see if we can get another good sector 2. Involved.
Severe damage.
Let's try this. See if this is any better. I'm not sure it will be. Right, let's try this. See if this is quicker or slower. Feels quicker, but we'll need to see when we actually get a valid clock. Okay, don't tap the brakes there.
Losing time in sector 2.
What about the slow line up through Illusion Radion? Good exit out of turn 1. A little bit of a mistake by me there at the start of sector 2. Neck and neck on the delta still, but a bit of a mistake. Right, one lap of fuel, let's see if we can get this lap together. This feels like this might actually be the quicker setup, just looking at the delta of some of the sectors before I made the mistakes. Right, final lap on this run. Tiny slide to the right costs us a tiny amount of time. Oh, you are kidding me. That's because I wanted to say I wanted to break the 217 barrier. So it gave me a 217 flat.
Your lap time is invalidated.
I don't have enough fuel
Please
for
try to
another
stay
lap.
on.
Oh, that's annoying. 217 flat. Ah. Right, I think we'll finish up there for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. Next stream, what day's tomorrow? What day's today? Tuesday. I was thinking it was Monday for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, tomorrow's stream should be about 8:30 at night. Tomorrow night, and Thursday won't be a stream. Friday there might be a stream. I'm not sure. I've got an exam on Friday, so it depends when I get back. And Saturday is the race. So yeah, might stream Friday, and the race is on Saturday, but we'll definitely stream tomorrow night at 8:30 unless something comes up. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time.